Hey, welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and today we're going to talk about an app that you have by default on most Windows 8 install. It's the News app. If it's not set up already, it will look like this little red app here with kind of a newspaper printed on it. Maybe it's not in your core icons. If it's not, you can go into the charms bar by sliding from right to left on the touchscreen, or going into the corners if you have your mouse pointer and going to the search and just type news, and you'll see that the little icon will show up right here. Click on it, and basically it's going to ask you, of course, to get information, but it's one of those core apps made by a Microsoft team that made a few apps for the Windows 8, and it's one of the very beautiful apps, I must say. Extremely nice, very beautiful. This is one of the most gorgeous apps for news that I've seen. And of course, everything's laid out for you, and you can actually choose your different categories. So you can go into the charms bar and go into settings, for example, and there you'll have information about the options available. There you will actually change the language of your content, so you can click here and choose Australian, Canada, USA. Just choose the language and the country. Also, what's interesting here is that by choosing a country, you will also personalize your app and have more local news available. And one of the features of the Bing app is that, of course, you can click on any news that you see, and it will come full screen, and you can actually slide through it and read the news by itself. And if you actually go slide away from the screen, you'll see that they actually will bring you more news, so you can go through it, or you can, of course, just click the little arrow on the upper left and go back to the main screen where you'll have headlines and whatever's happening in the world. And you can, of course, click a category. For example, if you see world, you can click world, and you can have only world news, for example, which is very nice. If you live in a country, then you'll have your country written. Here it says Canada because I'm in Canada. So if I click Canada, I'll have only Canadian news and see what's happening in my own country. So this is a cool little app. It's very beautiful, like I said, one of the most beautiful apps I've seen. The choices of the pictures is just incredible. I mean, just looking at the headline here, Bing Daily, you know, incredible. What a pick. So it's one of those news apps that you will actually want to have set up right on your computer. So don't forget to choose your country. It does use and will ask for your permission to check your location to actually put more content that is relevant to you. So of course you will say yes. And don't forget that you'll swipe left to right on your screen if you want to go into the categories, or you just can touch. Or if you have a touchpad like I do, you can slide with 2 fingers on your touchpad and will bring. If you don't find that or don't know how to have the gestures, you can actually have at the bottom, there's always the little bar from left to right that you can click, so that you can go from left to right using the bar at the bottom of the screen, if you really don't know. You can also go with the arrow keys. The left and right arrow keys will bring you left and right also. Of course, you can right click and have My News, for example, where you can actually add a section or add what types of information you want to have. I've had it myself, Tech News. Sorry. So, of course, going back to Bing Daily brings you the daily. You can select your sources and say, okay, I want to have the news from the Globe and Mail, for example, here, or maybe I like BBC or the New York Times. So you can just click on a news source and have news from that source. So it's really, really a very complete news app. I think you really, really should use it and learn to use it more and more. And I hope this video will help you use this news app better. And of course, you always have that little arrow on the upper left that brings you to the main screen if you want. And right click, you can refresh. So if there's something happening, you can click the refresh button. What it will do is fetch the latest news. If anything changed or something major happened, it's going to refresh the screen. And you have video. The video is basically the top video of different sources that you can find. And if you click on one of those videos, then you'll, of course, be sent to that video, depending on the news source you've chosen. Sorry.
Confusion after.
So, you know, it's kind of interesting. So it's a very nice, very beautiful news app. I think it is worth it to use it and to have it set up. What's also cool is that since it's a live tile, you always have, you see it here at the bottom left on my screen, there's always the latest news, title, what's happening is always there in the tile. So it's pretty cool because you'll learn more, and sometimes you'll of course be able to maybe see a little news or maybe a picture that's, you know, intriguing, and you're gonna say, well, I think I'm gonna read the news, something's happening or something's weird. And you have this little here, the main news is the powerful blast that injured 40 in Prague, and that there's always this little description telling you what's the news, the major news happening at the moment. So this was the news app, Bing News app. Very, very, very cool app. It's one of those very beautiful apps for Windows 8. If you've not tried it yet, you really should. I think you'll enjoy having this app as one of your news sources. If you enjoy watching our videos, click the subscribe button and you'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions, maybe a review or request of something you'd like to see, let us know. We'll try to put the video online. You know, by helping yourself, you'll be helping others. Lots of people need help in the computer world, so if you have a question or something's wrong, probably a lot of people have the same problem. And hope you take a look at our other videos. If you have that new Windows 8 machine or you're planning to buy that new computer, it's a great place to start and learn how to use Windows 8. So thanks for watching, and hope you come back to the official Windows 8 channel. Bye bye.